Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the LG DualUp monitor. A massive 28-inch IPS display with a 2560 by 2880 resolution, 16 by 18 aspect ratio, 60 Hz refresh rate, 5 millisecond response time. The result of this quirky resolution is a monitor that is comparable to a 32-inch 4K display. It has an ultra crispy picture, and the extended vertical space makes it ideal for multitasking applications, maneuvering multiple files and windows, which in turn makes it an excellent productivity monitor for those needing something different than the traditional 16:9 widescreen normal these days. Essentially, this monitor is two 16:9 aspect ratio monitors stacked on top of each other, equal to about a 2560 by 1440 screen. Now, this display comes with a hefty desk mount stand that allows height, tilt, pivot, and swivel adjustments. The mouth opening of the desk stand maxes out at about 2.9 inches, and the mount features some greatly appreciated built-in cable management. It's VESA compatible as well for those of you needing more customizable mounting options. The monitor supports a slew of connection options as well. It's got two HDMI 2.0 ports, a display port, USB-C 90-watt port to connect a workstation should you need to, a pair of USB 3.0 ports, and the 3.5mm audio jack round out the connections around back. The display also features the LG coined Max Audio speakers for better volume levels and clarity, which sound better than a majority of built-in speakers found in other displays, though obviously won't beat a dedicated external setup. Multitasking and productivity management aside, there's one thing this niche monitor absolutely excels at: retro gaming. This gorgeous display is an absolutely fantastic option out there for gamers who want to enjoy some shoot 'em ups or other vertical based games on a large format screen with their native aspect ratio. Rotate the monitor another 90 degrees and then you've got yourself a horizontal display that, when in a 4:3 aspect ratio, produces a 25-inch equivalent image. No need to fill up the large portions of your screen with bezels or other overlays to minimize the dead space often seen on a 16:9 setup. Now you have the ability to enjoy some of your absolute favorite classic games on a modern display that, when paired with a shader or scanline filter, can give you the look of a classic 25-inch CRT monitor. And coincidentally, if you find yourself needing a display that will fit inside most arcade cabinets and repairing the old CRT monitor isn't an option for you, then you'll be happy to know this monitor can be mounted inside your cabinet, allowing you to recreate the look of your old display without having to stretch your game image on a 16:9 widescreen display. Honestly, after several hours playing my favorite video games on this monitor, I had to ask myself how I ever lived without it. I mean, if you're a purist, obviously you're probably still going to stick with the CRT, and that's fine and dandy. I'm not here to convert you. However, if you're somebody that plays a lot of retro video games and you don't necessarily get the same enjoyment out of that 16:9 image, well, then this is something you'll definitely want to check out if you're a serious enthusiast for the retro video games. Because this monitor does have a hefty price tag, you'll feel like you got punched in the face by Balrog because it is quite pricey. However, I was able to find an open box unit that came up basically in perfect condition. I got it basically for half price, so I had to take the plunge, dip my toes in the water, and see what all the fuss is about. It is a very unique monitor, very niche obviously for certain customers, and honestly I was kind of surprised with how much I actually enjoyed the full screen image on this as opposed to the dedicated 4:3 aspect ratio. Now the 4:3 looks fine, you get the slim black bars on the top or bottom depending on the orientation, but even if you stretch it with that full screen image, it doesn't exactly look half bad. So I was actually kind of okay with it. You know, it's kind of the best of the both worlds. You get that squarish monitor that we kind of always grew up with, and you get it on a bright, vibrant display that is large, in charge, and at the end of the day, something you're going to be very happy with overall. That is for this little video showcase of the LG DualUp monitor. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that like button, share this video with your friends if you found the information helpful, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. Really means a lot.